Hello my friends, it is year 13, week number 669. This week, we are here in Greenville, North Carolina.
Kevinisomoto says welcome to the vlog.
In last week's video, I was talking about this new video project that I'm working on right now, just for fun type of thing, where I was going around to different locations in New York trying to get these kind of stop motion picture photo video type of things. And I set up this shot from Columbus Circle. This is right by the southwest end of Central Park. And the problem that I ran into when I was reviewing the footage later is that I set my focus point where it was like aimed right at the sidewalk, but then at some point I think I bumped the camera because halfway through shooting the photos, they all like very slightly fall out of focus. And so about half the photos that I took last week, they're completely unusable now. Now I'm kind of dealing with this problem of I don't know if I have enough footage to fully make this project that I was thinking about. So at some point over the next week or so, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna reshoot a lot of this footage again. But this week, I was kind of talking about how I was taking a few days off from work and to do some traveling. And so that is why I am currently here in North Carolina. So very quickly here, let's just address the elephant in the room. Why the hell am I here in North Carolina? Why would I travel an hour and a half south of New York to this city here in North Carolina? I've never been to North Carolina before. It's my first time. And I'll just say that I'm here to visit. And one day I will talk about more details as to why, the specific reason why I'm here. But for now, I'm just taking vacation time. I'm here visiting. I'm only going to be here for like literally a day and a half. It'll be less than 2 days that I'm here. And then we're getting on a flight and going directly back to New York City. This all started yesterday. So we left the apartment in the early afternoon and had to take the train. There's a train that takes you to a bus, which then takes you to LaGuardia. Okay, I just arrived at LaGuardia Airport. It's my first time at this airport. And so I don't really know exactly where I'm supposed to go to board the plane. But I'm gonna just pop in here and ask one of these people. We are in LaGuardia Airport right now. Earlier I thought that I had never been here, but I just didn't recognize the airport. I recognize it because of that fountain back there. It's like a big old fountain in the middle of the airport. And yeah, my flight is in like 2 hours from now. We arrived at the Raleigh Airport, got a rental car from an enterprise there and arrived here in Greenville, North Carolina. And this here, my friends, is the hotel room right here. And I've got to say, this place, I need to emphasize the scale. This is a very modest hotel room, but just coming from my studio apartment in New York, this place is just absolutely massive. Okay, we're talking, this is at least double the size of my studio, possibly triple the size, just given the amount of space that we have back here. You can truly do some activities back here. There's like a full-on kitchen situation here, a full-size fridge, which we do not have back in New York. There's a couch situation here, a giant television, giant bed, and then you've got the full-on bathroom situation over in the corner over here. One of the things that I find to be very entertaining about shopping for apartments in New York City is that it's so rare to have a functioning dishwasher inside of these tiny, tiny apartments that when you do come across a listing that has a dishwasher. It's like truly listed as a premium amenity, like a true selling point of a place. Whereas I think in most other apartments and homes around the country, it's probably much more common to have one of these things. And so, yeah, this place, this hotel room comes with not only a stove over here, but comes with a fully functioning dishwasher, dish dryer here. I mean, this is just truly incredible, my friends. So we are about an hour and a half south of New York City right now. First time in North Carolina for me personally. First time in a hotel room that is this massive, far too massive for one person to truly utilize here. But this here is the special edition of the vlog, the North Carolina edition 2023. Look at this thing. This was a free upgrade from the people at the Enterprise, and it is a Chevy Equinox. All right, here we go. I'm kind of packing my stuff. Almost done packing. We're about to leave. We're gonna go and check out this place called Little Washington, which is like here in North Carolina. There's a like coastal city that's right along the water, and I've heard it's good. So we're gonna go and check that out. Just kind of walk around and just experience what it is like out here. What the people do out here. And then I have to go and return my rental car, which is by the airport. So possibly after that, we're gonna go check out Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay, I'm driving through Greenville right now, going towards Little Washington. The sort of situation of all this right now is there's a lot of farms out here, a lot of churches, and just like, it reminds me of Central California where there's just open land, like not very many houses or like businesses around, but just open land, lots of fields, and just straight one-way roads. Extraordinarily quiet out here. This whole experience has been so intensely quiet compared to New York, and very, very different. I'm gonna walk over to, I was just kind of like looking at places that are in this area, and I'm gonna walk over to an area where they sell drinks, probably get a drink, and then maybe get food or like ice cream or something. It's like 95 degrees out here right now, so very, very hot. And I think that's all we're gonna have time for. Like, this was a very, very short trip, and I have to head back towards Raleigh right now because I have to return the car and then head over to the airport to catch my flight back. All right, this is where I was trying to come, and apparently they are no longer in business. Okay, instead of the like restaurant, brewery type of place I was gonna go to that is closed. I'm just gonna come here to an ice cream shop, still in the same area. We don't have much time left, but I'm gonna get the ice cream and then head directly to Raleigh, which is about 2 hours from here. I'm like standing in the back. They have these arcade machines and it's like really taking me back because these are like old games from, I remember like when I would go to the arcade when I was younger. And I'm standing there staring at the games and the guy comes up and he goes, "What do those treads on the back of your shoes do?" And these are what my shoes look like. So I was just like, you know, it's just the design. You know, it starts on the bottom and then it just kind of like wraps around to the back. It's just like part of how the aesthetics. And then he goes, okay. He had like the strongest North Carolina, that kind of accent that's very common around here. Just very charming little small talk exchange with this guy at the ice cream shop. My friends, we made it to the airport. My flight was canceled, so I rebooked it to like a few hours later, and then I just got a notification that the new one is now delayed. So I'm leaving about 2 hours after my initial flight was like scheduled for or whatever, so we won't be making it back to New York until really late tonight. And then when I rebooked it, the lady was like, "Oh, there's a very good chance it's gonna get like canceled again until like tomorrow morning." So just hoping that we can get on tonight and not have to wait or figure out a plan for tomorrow morning. So I'm going to just like work on some work, maybe make the video for this week, compile this footage, and then get a head start on some work. Okay, we are back. What ended up happening was we finally got on the flight, flew back, and arrived back here around 1 a.m. And then I kind of just spent the night just unpacking things here. This is my first time ever visiting North Carolina. We are back in New York City. Thanks for watching the video this week. It's been year 13, week number 669. Next week on the video will be week number 670.